Caviar is more than just food, it's a symbol of luxury and history, connecting us to ancient traditions. True caviar comes only from sturgeon, a fish whose salt-cured eggs or roe have been prized for centuries. Anything else, like salmon or lumpfish roe, is simply fish eggs, not caviar. The process of salting, called molossal, preserves the eggs and enhances their delicate, nutty flavor. High-quality caviar is defined by its firm, glistening eggs that pop gently in your mouth, releasing a subtle, rich taste. Its appearance, shimmering black, gray, or golden pearls, adds to its allure. Caviar is not just eaten, it's experienced, engaging all the senses. Its journey from ancient fish to elegant tin is a story of patience, tradition, and craftsmanship. Understanding this journey reveals why caviar remains a benchmark of luxury and fine dining. Turning sturgeon roe into caviar is a craft perfected over generations, blending ancient tradition with modern science. The journey from fish egg to luxury delicacy is a meticulous process, requiring patience, expertise, and a deep respect for the sturgeon. Eggs are harvested at peak maturity, often using ultrasound to ensure perfect timing. This technology allows farmers to monitor the development of the eggs without harming the fish, ensuring only the finest roe is selected for caviar production. Modern farms sometimes use humane methods to extract eggs, allowing the fish to live and produce again. This sustainable approach not only protects the sturgeon population, but also ensures a continuous supply of high-quality roe for years to come. The roe is quickly processed, eggs are separated from membranes, rinsed, and then salted with precision. Every movement is deliberate, as even the slightest mishandling can affect the delicate texture and taste of the final product. The molossal method uses less than 5% salt, preserving the egg's texture and flavor. This careful salting is what distinguishes premium caviar, allowing the natural buttery notes of the roe to shine through. Mixing and salting is done by hand, requiring a caviar master's expertise. Years of experience guide their hands, ensuring each batch is perfectly balanced and consistent in quality. The caviar is packed into tins, pressed to remove air, and left to mature for weeks or months. This stage is crucial, as the flavors deepen and the texture becomes silkier with time. This aging deepens the flavor and perfects the texture, transforming the roe into a true delicacy. Temperature and humidity are carefully controlled to ensure optimal maturation. Every step is a race against time and a testament to human skill. The process demands unwavering attention, as caviar is highly perishable and must be handled with care from start to finish. The result, a simple fish egg transformed into a celebrated luxury. Each glistening pearl is a symbol of refinement, enjoyed by connoisseurs around the world. It's this meticulous process that elevates caviar above all other roe, making it the gold standard of gourmet indulgence. The difference is not just in taste, but in the artistry and care behind every tin. Each tin is a product of tradition, precision, and artistry, a testament to the dedication of those who turn humble fish eggs into one of the world's most prized delicacies. The sturgeon is a living fossil, unchanged for over 200 million years. With armored bodies and sensitive snouts, these ancient fish are bottom feeders, navigating by touch. There are over 24 sturgeon species, ranging from the small sterlet to the giant beluga, which can weigh over 2,000 pounds. Sturgeon live long, slow lives, some reaching 100 years, and take decades to mature. Females may not produce eggs until they're 15 to 25 years old, making each batch of roe incredibly precious. Their slow growth and epic migrations make them vulnerable to overfishing and environmental change. The sturgeon's unique biology and ancient lineage are what make its eggs so treasured. Caviar's high price is driven by a unique combination of rarity, time, and painstaking labor. This delicacy, often called black gold, is not just a food. It's a symbol of luxury and exclusivity, with a story that stretches back centuries. The journey begins with the sturgeon, a prehistoric fish that can live for decades. Unlike most fish, sturgeon take anywhere from 8 to 20 years to mature enough to produce roe suitable for caviar. During this time, they require constant care, pristine water conditions, and significant investment from farmers, making the process both lengthy and expensive. Overfishing and habitat loss have made wild sturgeon incredibly rare. Today, most wild sturgeon species are endangered, and their dwindling numbers have only increased the scarcity and the price of authentic caviar. To protect these ancient fish, strict international regulations now govern caviar production. Legal caviar is subject to rigorous controls, making it even harder to obtain and further driving up its value. Once harvested, the RO must be processed with incredible precision. Each egg is sorted, cleaned, and salted by hand. This delicate manual craft requires years of training and a gentle touch, as even the slightest mistake can ruin the batch. Caviar is graded by species, egg size, color, firmness, and flavor. The highest grades are reserved for eggs that are perfectly round, glistening and bursting with subtle, buttery flavor. Even small differences in quality can mean a huge difference in price. The rarest varieties like beluga and the ultra-exclusive Alma's caviar are prized for their exceptional taste and texture. These can fetch tens of thousands of dollars per kilogram, making them some of the most expensive foods on earth. Every tin of caviar represents years of patience, expertise, and a commitment to conservation. Some caviar is even aged to develop deeper flavors, adding another layer of complexity to the process. The high cost isn't just for the food itself, it's also for the preservation of a species and the continuation of a centuries-old tradition. Sustainable farming and conservation efforts are essential to ensure caviar's future. When you see caviar served at a fine restaurant or special event, you're witnessing the result of years of dedication, skill, and respect for nature. Its value is a testament to its rarity and the expertise required to produce it. That's why caviar remains one of the world's ultimate luxury foods, a delicacy that's as much about heritage and craftsmanship as it is about taste. For centuries, caviar came from wild sturgeon, each batch reflecting its unique environment. Overfishing pushed many species to the brink, leading to strict bans and regulations. Today, almost all legal caviar is farmed, with sturgeon raised in controlled, sustainable environments. Farms carefully manage water, diet, and habitat to ensure quality and protect wild populations. While purists debate the flavor differences, modern farmed caviar often rivals or surpasses wild caviar. Farming has saved the industry and helped conserve sturgeon. Nearly all caviar now comes from farms worldwide, marking a shift toward sustainability. The debate continues, but farmed caviar is now the standard for ethical luxury. The industry's future depends on responsible aquaculture. Eating caviar is a ritual. Approach it with respect and simplicity. The experience begins long before the first taste, with the anticipation of a delicacy that has been cherished for centuries. Caviar is not just food, it's a symbol of luxury, tradition, and refined taste. When you sit down to enjoy caviar, let yourself be present in the moment, appreciating the artistry and care that went into its creation. Good caviar is subtle, not overly salty or fishy, with a delicate balance of flavors and a satisfying pop. Each pearl should glisten, offering a gentle brininess and a creamy finish that lingers on the palate. The texture is just as important as the taste. Look for firm, intact pearls that burst gently in your mouth, releasing their nuanced flavors. Serve it very cold, ideally in its tin over ice, to preserve freshness. Temperature is crucial. Caviar should be chilled but never frozen, as extreme cold can damage the delicate pearls. Presenting it on ice not only keeps it at the perfect temperature, but also adds to the sense of occasion. Never use metal spoons. Mother of pearl, bone, or glass are traditional to avoid metallic flavors. Metal can react with the caviar, altering its taste and diminishing its quality. Using the right utensils is a mark of respect for the delicacy and enhances the overall experience. Classic accompaniments are minimal: blinis, unsalted crackers, or toast points with a touch of crème fraîche. These simple bases allow the caviar's flavor to shine, providing a gentle contrast in texture without overpowering the pearls. Avoid strong flavors or salty foods that might mask the caviar's subtlety. Some add chopped egg or onion, but purists prefer caviar alone. While these garnishes can add variety, true aficionados believe that nothing should distract from the pure, unadulterated taste of high-quality caviar. For the purest experience, eat it straight from the spoon. Let the pearls rest on your tongue, savoring the texture and allowing the flavors to unfold naturally. Take a moment to notice the aroma and the way the caviar feels as it melts in your mouth. Pair with ice-cold vodka or dry champagne to cleanse the palate and enhance the experience. These classic beverages refresh your senses between bites, allowing you to fully appreciate each mouthful of caviar. The crispness of vodka or the effervescence of champagne complements the richness of the pearls. The key is to savor slowly, appreciating the texture and subtlety. Don't rush, let each bite linger, noticing the interplay of flavors and the gentle pop of the pearls. Eating caviar is about mindfulness and enjoyment, not haste. Caviar is about quality, not quantity. Even a small spoonful can provide immense pleasure when savored thoughtfully. It's better to have a little of the best than a lot of the ordinary. Each bite is a celebration of tradition and craftsmanship. From the careful harvesting to the meticulous preparation, caviar represents generations of expertise and dedication. Treat each serving as a tribute to this heritage. Take your time, let the flavors linger, close your eyes if you wish, and focus on the sensations. The lingering aftertaste is part of the magic, inviting you to reflect on the experience. True enjoyment comes from attention to detail and respect for the delicacy. By honoring the traditions and savoring each bite, you elevate caviar from a simple food to an unforgettable experience. Each caviar egg's journey begins inside a sturgeon that may have lived for decades. After years of growth, the egg is harvested, salted, and carefully matured. The transformation from roe to caviar is guided by skilled hands and patient aging. Once perfected, the caviar is shipped worldwide, handled with care to preserve its quality. Each tin is a treasure, the result of years of nature and months of craftsmanship. When the egg finally reaches your table, its taste is a culmination of this long journey. It's a fleeting moment that captures the sturgeon's life, the artisan's skill, and the passage of time. Caviar is more than food. It's a taste of history. At the pinnacle of caviar luxury is almas, the rare white caviar from albino beluga sturgeon. These fish are genetic anomalies, with only a handful existing worldwide. Almas caviar is produced from sturgeon often over 60 years old, making it incredibly scarce. The eggs are pale yellow or creamy white, with a uniquely delicate, nutty flavor. Traditionally packed in 24-karat gold tins, almas can fetch over $30,000 per kilogram. Its rarity and presentation make it the ultimate status symbol in the culinary world. Almas caviar is a dazzling exception, challenging expectations of what caviar can be. It's the final, most exclusive chapter in the story of sturgeon eggs. The story of caviar is inseparable from the sturgeon's ancient legacy. Once threatened by overfishing, the shift to sustainable farming has preserved both the delicacy and the species. Many farms now help restock wild populations, blending tradition with conservation. Each spoonful of caviar carries centuries of history, patience, and craftsmanship. The price reflects not just rarity, but the immense care and expertise behind every tin. Caviar's survival is a testament to human ingenuity and respect for nature. The sturgeon's journey continues, its eggs a symbol of resilience and elegance. Caviar remains a bridge between past and present, nature and culture. To savor caviar is to honor a story millions of years in the making. The legacy of the sturgeon endures, one glistening pearl at a time.